I'm here with professional fighter Brian Imes. Brian Imes, how's it going, man?
Going good. How are you, Jimmy? Good to see you, man. We saw you last night.
Doing good as always, man. Always good to see you. Come down here in Branson. We're at the ShoFright Apocalypse. Now, Brian, you just had a fight with the legend, Jeremy Horn, man. How was your mindset going into a cage with a legend like Jeremy Horn, man?
Well, I told Chris Page, my corner, and Jim Childs, right before I walked out, I said, make sure I stay calm. Because it was no big deal to him. It was just his 117th pro fight. He's probably had 100 fights, unsanctioned fights other than that. So I knew that he would be calm, and he was, and I tried to keep myself calm. I felt like I touched him several times, and I tried to chase him down with my right, spun around with my back to the cage, and then I switched my stance coming off. And I remember Austin Ford wasn't with me, but my boxing coach told me before I left, don't switch, Brian. And I switched, and as soon as I switched back to throw my right, he shuffle stepped and took me down. He was right on my hip, and from there it was jiu-jitsu play. And I knew it, and I was thinking, ooh, that's Jeremy Horn. And I should have been getting up off my ass and kneeing him in the body, but I didn't, and he got me quick, and that was it. Thank you, sir.
I bet that's a cage fight you'll always remember right there.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to move forward and see what else I can do. You know, I fought 2 weeks later on basically a day notice in a rematch against Wayman Carter as Shamrock. And I felt like I could have finished him, and I didn't get it done. I kind of took 2 weeks off in between Horn because I didn't really know about that. So, but he got his rematch, and then I moved forward. I can box as a professional, and I can fight in MMA. I've already had a couple people contact me about certain things.
So you got something lined up for you next?
Yeah, you just keep on going.
Just keep going.
My jiu-jitsu coach at Brass Boxing and Jiu-Jitsu is Josh Littleton. Just moved into my house now, so he's a purple belt under the Hanato Tavares Association. So I have great access to, obviously, a great practitioner, so I have no excuse now.
Okay, now, Brian, he's not only a professional fighter, but he's the owner of the Hillbilly Fightwear, man. Tell us about your Hillbilly Fightwear and where the fight fans can get a hold of some of your fightwear.
Right, obviously hillbillyfightwear.com. I've owned that website for many years. My brother fought in the UFC. He was the Hillbilly Heartthrob, so started Hillbilly Fightwear in 2007. I had my first fight in 2008, excuse me. And I've sold 10,000 units and sponsored a whole bunch of fighters along the way, while obviously helps me along the road. You know, it creates cash flow, and for a small business guy and for a fighter, especially in a rough market, it was the best idea I've ever had.
So tell the fight fans where they can order your fightwear.
Yeah, you can get hold of me personally. Email is Brian at hillbillyfightwear.com, and the website hillbillyfightwear.com. My name is Brian Imes. Yes, you can. Help us strength.
Hey, Brian, I appreciate it. Anybody you want to give a shout out, you go for it, brother.
I just thank all the people who've been on the journey with me the whole way. I got a couple sponsors, Buck Roofing, where am I at? Frankie On Call, Brass Boxing and Jiu-Jitsu, where I train, Josh Littleton and Austin Ford, my coaches. Come and see us at Brass in Waldo.
Hey, it's always a pleasure seeing you, man. See you back again next ShoFight.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. All I got is hoodies and beanies, so I'll be around all night. But when I go back with Brandon,